I've got a lot of positive updates, my fam, and some not so positive updates. I was very alarmed by something that I was told by my daughter's teacher at school. And I think I understand what's going on. So it's the end of the year. I just had parent-teacher conferences for both of my two older kids. And my middle child, Mia, her teacher told me that they have observed her being sad at school. And that concerned me, but confused me also, because at home, she's happy as a clam. And the only time recently that I was aware that, there might be some sadness or something is, when I was in Vegas, Mia and I would be FaceTiming, and Mia was very sad and emotional that I was gone for 3 days. And my mom told me the same, that, she would cry a lot at night when I wasn't here, which I guess that's a good thing. But we've been going through a transition recently. I shared with you all the nanny drama or situation. Thankfully, we have a new nanny, but our old nanny is no longer with us. And Mario, my son, who's 8, the day last week that our nanny left on Thursday, first, he told me that he wanted to write her a letter. Like she'd only been gone a few minutes, which is really sweet. She'd only been gone a few minutes, and he wrote that he really, really, really missed her and wants her to come visit. And then in the evening, like 30 minutes I spent with him. Mia that night was fine. But Mario, I had to talk to him, hug him, lay in bed with him, and comfort him because he was crying and sobbing over our nanny that was She was a good nanny. That's also why I was like, I've had to say goodbye, either fire or just, okay, you're leaving, to nannies in the past. But this one was a really good nanny, and it's sad to say goodbye to a really good nanny, but important also for the kids to be reminded that people come in and out of our lives. Friends, classmates, in the future, love interests or colleagues. And it's important to be able to process that. But it's not all negative. It's not all bad. It's not been all tears. As a result of all of this, and as a wonderful byproduct of me being refocused and recommitted on my health, I've made it a point. Oh God, now I have a little parental guilt because I haven't done as much with my youngest. Mental note, this week, I need to spend some quality one-on-one time with my 3-year-old. But I made sure, since it was a long weekend, this past weekend, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, my son worked out with me. We did my online Zoom fitness class, and we also went to the movies, my son and me by myself. We went to go see, what did we go see? Why am I having a brain fart now? It wasn't even that long ago. What did we go see? You guys know what I saw. What did we go see? Oh my God. Oh, A Quiet Place Part 2. Anyways, I'm so happy that it's been almost 2 weeks now where I have just been forcing myself to get 8 hours of sleep every night. And I'm not caught up with everything still. Also because I made sure to have an enjoyable holiday weekend and do things and not just relax. Because if I would have just relaxed, I could have had more time to catch up on work, but I didn't want to do that this holiday weekend. So I worked out with my son. I'm getting my sleep, and I went out on a couple of walks with Mia, just me and her, just going for walks, which I normally do with my son, and he was happy to not go on walks with me, and hopefully just her feeling that Dad is making more time for her without me verbally having to say I'm making more time for her. And it's not all bad, like I said. In fact, Mia's teachers told me that she's doing really well at school. Outside of that one thing. And my son's teachers also said the same thing as well. So, well, I'm glad that I got him a tutor this past entire year, academic year. So thankfully he's right on track with everything he needs to be, and so is my daughter. In fact, Mia has picked up writing so much recently that she's really of her own wanting to write. Now, I just had a thought, like literally while I was speaking. Maybe I'll share. Oh, it's harder. Oh, I could do that. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll read, because I've done that in the past. God, we're still not, maybe they'll send it to me. Here's a confession that you might not expect. I don't have a working printer in my house. I do not have a working printer in my house. I could email myself the report that I read during the parent-teacher conferences, and I could share some of that with you guys, which I've done that in the past. Classes are not quite over yet. There's like another 1 week left next week of classes. Hopefully they'll send my kids home with all of their materials and things that they've done this school year. Maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm glad. Yeah, okay, good. Sorry, aside. When I share that with you all, then I'll read what the teachers said, as well as share their art. And maybe I'll have them participate this year, which is new and a little twist. I usually just share it by myself and have you guys look at it. But I like that tradition. I'm a person of traditions. I like keeping traditions going. Anyways, Mia's been loving writing so much that she wanted to make lemonade the other day. But not just make lemonade. She wanted to make lemonade and then write a recipe for how to make her lemonade, which I loved. I was so proud of her. And, well, it was an abbreviated week this week. Well, no, last week, actually, now I'm skipping ahead to my 3-year-old. Last week was a good week for my 3-year-old at school as well. We're finally on a good, not like a golden week. There were a couple of days where she got some so-sos, but thumbs up and so-sos are great. We didn't get a single thumbs down last week. Yay, ow. Anyways, and my son, he's amazing. He did have that outburst last Thursday, but he's been asking so many wonderful questions. Like, he asked me a lot about my schooling, like about going to college and about work, and those are good conversations to have. As I remind them always, you can do whatever you want in the future. The future is yours. The future is so bright. You are so capable, but you have to work hard. Very, very hard. I try to instill in them that incredible work ethic now at this age. So I'm going to get to the 21-year-old, but did I miss anything? Oh, my mom's been not bad, but her knee, doing physical therapy and the cupping that they did on her. Oh my God, that's intense. I really hope she doesn't live the rest of her life in chronic pain. There probably are a lot of people that live like that, though. I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed that I've never had any major health issues in 43 years of life. Not headaches. I mean, you get the occasional, not chronic headaches or chronic this or chronic that. Like living your life in pain. So I'm really happy that I'm slowing things down, refocusing, continuing to focus on my health and sticking to it. And God, the walks, my daily walks, it's like the most magical time, even when I share it with my son or my daughter. So I spoke to my therapist after my date, which I told you guys about last week, with the 21-year-old that I thought was a 22-year-old, but is actually a 21-year-old and a wonderful and a young 21. He only turned 21 earlier this year in 2021. And I was cool to just like, let it be. Like if he had reached out to me, I'd hang out with him again. But my therapist pushed me on this. He really strongly encouraged me not to let it go. And why was he going to let it go? Well, first of all, he's 21, a young 21, and he doesn't live by himself, and he's moving. Like he's going to school somewhere else, driving distance, but a bit of a drive. Not too long of a drive. I'd say like a 45-minute, whatever. 45, whatever. Anyways, I'm a dork. My therapist said, I want you to pursue this. I think it's important for you to, even if it's just as a friend, to just have somebody other than your best friend to hang out with. Because I don't really have many friends. In fact, I kind of only have one. I have my one best friend. I think I made a video about that. I think I did. I think you guys know that. I have my one best friend who's like a brother to me. And then I have a lot of really good acquaintances. And like my Vegas friends are good friends too, but they live in Vegas. So I shared with my therapist that, and I'm glad I shared this because what he said blew my mind. I told my therapist that I think I'm afraid to meet the man of my dreams. Does that make sense? Let me explain it to you. I said, I think I'm afraid to meet the man of my dreams because I already work so hard. I'm already pushed to the limits. And I would make time for somebody great, but if it's not somebody great, then it feels like a chore, right? It feels like work. It feels like, ugh, do I have to do this? I don't want to do this. And the fear in meeting somebody great is I'm going to be with somebody great that's going to require time and possibly like a lot of my time, you know, like, I don't know, like if you're with somebody great and you live in the same city, I don't know if they're going to be okay with just seeing you once a week. I mean, maybe at start, yeah, but eventually like, and that the idea of even hanging out twice a week isn't even that crazy when you think about it. But it will mean that I won't be able to work as much. And that triggers a fear and an anxiety in me because, as I've shared with you all, and I'm very honest, I don't have FU money in the bank. I made a lot of mistakes in the past, from overspending to getting sued to just stupid things. And my therapist said, when you meet somebody worthwhile, it won't feel like a chore. It won't feel like work. And when you meet somebody super special, you'll be excited to work less. Your priorities will change. So I pray that I make a ton of money soon and over the next 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I pray that I just like somehow a new business venture, a TV thing, whatever. Because I want to experience love. I deserve it. I want to be like, okay, like I'm a full-time dad and a full-time, I don't know. I want that. And it's not even the fear of money solely. It's also the fear of irrelevancy. Like if I work less, I'll make less and I'll also be less relevant. People will think about me less, talk about me less, etc. And my therapist said, when you meet that very special person that you can see your future together, it won't matter as much. And he's right. You know, like getting in a car and just driving could be exciting, or I don't know. It goes back to being in your 40s and priorities change. And hopefully we're in a place where we can, I think our spirit and our mind and everything in us knows where we want to be. So I think the goal of our 40s is to hopefully get to that place. So my place that I want to be is still working, but working less. A lot less. But making more. Oh God, that doesn't make sense. And I want to be with somebody to I want to be with somebody who sees me for me, the real me, who understands me, who supports me, who celebrates me. I want to do that the same. I want to do the same for somebody else. And I want to continue to be the best dad possible. In fact, I want to be an even better dad. So on that note, I got to go check. Let's go say hi, actually. Let's go say hi. Maybe I'll bring them in one by one. Mia, come here. Come here, please. Come here.
What for what?
I want to talk to you. En un minuto, después hablo contigo, okay? Okay. Sale. Okay.
What?
I just want to know, how are you?
Fucking gay.
What?
And gay.
Like in life, how are you doing?
It's fine.
What? You're crying? No? You're sad? Why? You don't know? That's okay. Sadness is an emotion that we shouldn't be afraid of, or it shouldn't be taboo to talk about. Everybody gets sad. That's part of life. And listen, not every day is going to be happy. Not every day is going to be glitters and rainbows and magical. Some days are going to feel like it's raining nonstop. Although do you like it when it rains? Some days are going to feel like caca. Some days are going to feel like somebody's throwing caca at you. And you might even get it on yourself and be like, ugh, I got caca on me. And that sucks, but you know what? You know what? You remember that you are... Take your finger out of your mouth, please. Take your finger out of your mouth, please. Mia, take your finger. You know what you remember? No, take your finger out of your mouth. Take your finger. You know what you remember? Mia, no, that's not funny, Mia. Take your finger. Mia, please. Mia. Do you know? Mia, please. No, that's not funny, Mia.
Okay.
Do you, no, take your finger out. Okay. Do you know what you remember when you have caca on you? You remember, thank you, God. I have a shower. I can get in the shower. Take your finger out of your mouth, please. That's not cool. Do you do that at school?
No.
That's, okay, then don't do that here. Please, that's not funny or cool.
Tú te muerdes los dedos.
No, I don't.
Sí, una vez que listo.
Anyways, please stop.
Okay.
When you have caca on you, just remember, you know what? Take your finger out of your mouth. Just remember, I'm so lucky to have a shower to be able to get clean again. Perspective, gratitude. So, being like that is normal. It's normal. Okay?
Bye.
Oh, Maite! Okay, you can step outside.
No, que estar aquí.
Okay, well, I'm going to go talk to your sister now.
No, yo voy a ir contigo.
No.
Sí, quiero quedar contigo.
Maite! Oh, no, Mia, you're going to make my phone drop, honey, please.
Yeah, but you tell me what Dad tells
Okay.
you.
Mia, it's Maite's turn.
No, me quedaré acá.
Mia,
Me
please.
quedaré aquí.
Okay, Maite, ven acá.
Ya voy.
Corre. Mia. Oh God. Oh God. Bang. Let her go. Oh God. I don't know if I handled that well, but Mia needs to know that everybody gets their moment. Okay, Mike, ven. ¿Cómo estás? Oops. Oops. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? ¿Qué?
Bien.
Bien. Oh, there was no major update with her because she's on a really good streak. Thank God. I love you. Te quiero mucho. All right. Ven, coge a Mayito.
Amarito.
Mario! Mario, come here. Mario. All right. Come here. How are you?
Good.
Anything you want to share?
No.
You're happy?
Yes.
Have you been sad lately?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Last week you were sad.
Yes.
Okay, but now you're good.
Yes.
High five. All right, well, I love you.
What are you telling me and Maite?
I was just talking to them, and I'm going to go wrap things up with Mia.
Which thing? Dad.
Déjala. Ve para allá. Mia, do you want a hug? What do you want right now? Oh, yo te quiero a ti. Mua. Oh. All right. Are you watching TV, Mario? Mario, are you watching TV? I'm going to turn it off. Leave your sister alone. Leave her alone. Leave your sister alone. Leave your sister. Okay. Sale, Maite. They have playroom. Oh, okay. Leave your sister alone. Okay, yeah. No. Yeah. Maite, yeah. They have playroom. All right. Sally, they have playroom. Oh my gosh. Okay, they have playroom. Sally, they have playroom. All right. Am I the only one that needs to repeat things to their kids like 100 times? I feel like that's a common thing, especially with kids my ages. Te quiero a ti. Okay. Yeah, they have it at playroom. They have it at TV. All right. No entres. Okay. So, I just want to remind you all that Mia is the best daughter. And I love her so much. Sale, deja el playroom, a ver, TV. So Mia is the best. Maite, ves al playroom, a ver TV. Mia is the best daughter. I love her so much. I have a really fun time with her. I'm so proud of her. And I'm excited to see what she does in the future. She's very sensitive and kind. And she loves her dad so much. I know that she loves her dad so much. She told me that today. Isn't that right, Mia? What? Do you love your dad? What? I can't hear you. Yes, she said. Okay. All right, my fam. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you to anybody that may have super chatted me. Watch my podcast now on my @Perez Hilton YouTube channel. Or listen to the podcast at perezpodcast.com. Get a personalized video greeting from me on the Cameo website at cameo.com/Perez Hilton. Thank you to anybody who may have super chatted me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Mwah. So, while I was talking, I had a brain fart and I forgot to mention. So, listening to my therapist, I decided to hit up the 21-year-old again. I'm being a good patient. So, I have messaged him and he messaged me. And we're going to hang out. Ah! This is like a PS. Or a bonus scene. So, yeah, I'm going to hang out with the 21-year-old again. Should I put this in the middle? I don't know. Probably not. It's not as easy. So, I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm putting this at the end. I hung out. I'm nervous about it because I'm not going to drink. We're just going to hang. So, but no expectations. Like, just hang. Just be human and enjoy somebody's company and get to know somebody some more and have conversation and work on those skills. That's it. I love ya. I forgot another thing that for posterity, I want to include in this video. My therapist really likes this 21-year-old because it takes a lot of courage and balls to be that young and slide into my DMs. And I recounted, as I think I shared with you guys last week, about my first date since 2017, because I don't count the Vegas guy that I went on a date with as a date, because that wasn't a date. The guy that I hung out with in Vegas was hanging out. We didn't hang out one-on-one, whereas this 21-year-old, I hung out with him one-on-one. I'm going to hang out with him again one-on-one, and that's why that's my first date since 2017, it was. And, you know, I told my therapist, like I told you guys, I think that, you know, he didn't ask for a photo. He could have. You know, he might not have ever had another chance to take a photo with me. So I don't really think he's just out trying to use me. He volunteered to pay for drinks. He just seems like a nice, he's got a really interesting future ahead of him. A lot of varying interests. He seems like a decent person. I could be totally wrong, but anyways, it's just good to get back in the swing of things and do something me, myself, and I. That's it. Bye.